fat turkey, collard green, corn licking, Tyler Perry licking bitch. Bitch, go get some collard green, bitch. Go get some collard green, bitch. You fat ass turkey, die, bitch. That looks like a raw piece of chicken. Collard green, corn looking ass bitch.
Billy, go the other way. Billy, go the other way. No.
Bitch, smoke me, nigga. Smoke me, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know we in downtown.
I don't give a fuck.
Go.
My birthday.
Hey, it's Billa's birthday. It's Big Billa's birthday.
Yeah, it's your fucking birthday. Yeah.
All right, what's going on, entertainers? So time come tell with another video, and we talking the Hookup Part 2, Episode 2. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. They really should have named this episode Friend of Mine, because that's really what it was. Tokyo comes into the episode. She walks into the living room, and immediately you could tell she has something on her mind. So they start to begin to sit down, and Kayla confronts Rayface because Rayface apparently called her fat in a confessional, which y'all know this. Rayface veneers are huge. So it's like, if she's fat, Rayface's veneers are fat. You know what I'm saying? So like, it doesn't really matter what he says. Now, Kayla says that Rayface dreads stink, and that if you're trying to embarrass me, I could really embarrass you. Like, your dress that you need to get your hygiene together. I really feel like Kayla lied. I feel like she's just saying that to embarrass him. He don't give me the type of dude that was just going around stink because of the amount of crap that he talks. Like, the amount of stuff that Rayface talks and how messy he is. I just cannot imagine him being a stank nigga. Like, I can't believe it. I can't. Okay? I just can't believe it. So Kayla says she's not fat. She never wanted to be fat. Hup is fat, and that, you know, she never wanted to be skinny, right? I guess we're gonna weight classify her as bunk. So there's skinny, fat, and there's bunk. So Kayla is bunk. The niggas was feeling her though. They were looking at her in that green dress, ass was poking out. The dudes was looking. So I guess the dudes are satisfied. So who cares if Rayface is satisfied? Miss K is back, and every time I see Miss K, she looks different. Is it just me, or did y'all notice that? Miss K looks at least like in her 40s in the confessionals, but then in the actual show, she looks like she's in her like young 20s. It's like she morphs characters every time we see her. I even seen her in the clip in the We in Miami podcast. She even looked different there. Like, she actually looked like black. No shade. I know Miss K is black, but she actually looked black in that podcast. So she looks different every time we see her. Gigi decides to do cheers, right? Tokyo's like, stop! I got something to say. She gets up. She like, oh yeah, and Mommy G, I heard you said you was trying to win my man. And then she threw something at her. She bop. She starts attacking Mommy G. Mommy G falls backwards. Her legs are in the air like she's giving birth. Next thing you know, you see a whole bunch of smoke perspiring in the air. I don't know if it was from Mommy G's box or it was a hookah, but there was smoke coming out of there. So I don't know, Mommy G. You might want to get that chat. You might want to get that chat, Mommy G, because the moment she fell, you just seen a whole lot of smoke, girl. You just see smoke just willowing through the air. It's the perspiration coming from Mommy G box, right? So then ET even in her confessional even says like, oh, like the moment Mommy G fell to the floor, she smelled, there was a whiff in the air. That's a bad rumor to have about you. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for somebody to say that, like, you know, you stink, that's a bad rumor, and it really sticks with you. Okay. Like, I don't know if I told y'all this. I went to school with Lil Meech. And that was never a thing. Like, I never heard of nothing about him smelling musky or none of that. The moment he became famous in Hollywood and stuff, now this whole thing is that he musky and he stink. Like, that's a bad rumor to have about you, because it's like, it might not be entirely true, but it take that one person to say it and it sticks. Because I never remember them saying that about him in school. Like, ever. I never heard that ever until he made it. So then Shay is standing there gagged. She was like, oh, you know, I'm from New Hampshire. We don't fight, we sue. I'm telling y'all, they proposed that girl a Love Island dream with Love and Hip Hop results, because this girl seems like she's so out of place. Every time she sees something happens, her eyes just get bigger and bigger. Like she don't even know where she is at that point. Then we see Tokyo in another room. She panics. She like Tokyo. If you're going to fight, you got to catch your breath, girl, because Tokyo was panting like she done ran 2 miles. She came back. She did some laps around the house, and she got on the treadmill. She's girl was panting heavy. She like, man, that was a friend of me. That was a friend to me. You feel me? Like, y'all think this is a game? This is my feelings. Was a friend of mine. I done gave her everything. She was a friend of mine. She left with my man. I thought she was gonna start busting out in a song. I'm like, wow, like Tokyo, you are wasting your talents, and now that's TV. She really is, y'all. I'm telling y'all. She really, really is. Okay? Because the dramaticness is crazy. Also, did you and Mommy G know each other for that long? You buy her kids clothes and some more stuff. Like, that's crazy. And Mommy G, what's going on with your boozy? Because your boozy should be able to buy your kids clothing. What's up with that? That's not good, Mommy G. You might want to make a career shift because that is pitiful. I'm sorry. Like, and that's really embarrassing. I was kind of shocked when Tokyo said it. I'm like, uniforms for kids. Like, what the heck? Like, that's crazy. Mommy G don't even give me the type to be like the begging type, like the asking type. She don't give me that. Okay. So she panting and stuff. We get back to the rest of the cast. And Gigi's like, oh, so let's talk about the situation that transpired. She's trying to be funny with the player words. Girl, Gigi, please. Don't get hit by the girlies. So she like, oh, let's talk about the situation that, transpired, right? So then that's when Ray Face started bringing up the situation. He like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, nigga, like, I feel like, oh, I don't know. I know that Shawty was like a tranny, but like, I ain't never watched Dollhouse. Oh, my bad. Not as TV. Ray Face, we just caught you in a lie. How did you know the name of the show if you didn't watch it? Cap! The cap is on your head. Actually, the cap is on his veneers, if we're going to be honest.
It's the cap for me.
Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is
the
on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
Because there's just no way how you knew the name of it, and all of a sudden, you just thought to say not at TV. You kind of like switched it up as if you didn't want the people to know that you knew the name of the show. That was a little weird to me. I caught that. I don't know if anybody else did, to be honest. And then another thing too is like, I feel like Ray, he be talking so much stuff and he's so messy that it's like he cannot even be trusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cannot even be trusted. So who knows if he really did know if Pooky was a doll or not? Like, who really did? Like, who really knows? Like, maybe he thought everybody else was cool with it, so he was gonna ride with it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. So Don in his confessional, he's basically saying like, Pookie's at fault, but the guys are too, because I know when, a girl is a T girl, right? That's kind of what he was reiterating at that podcast. Which, by the way, Pookie, you owe that nigga an apology. This is why y'all was all on my ass talking about, Pookie had the right to defend herself, which she did, don't get me wrong, but it's like her throwing the drink and doing all that, that was too much. He did not deserve that. So you owe him an apology. I think Pookie owes Don an apology. I don't care what nobody says. I feel like the energy for him was a little bit too much. Like, you did a little bit too much on him, to be honest. And he's literally defending you on the show. So an apology needs to be had like ASAP. Do I think every guy could tell if a girl is a T girl or not? No. I don't think it's fair to say that. No shade. The smart ones are, but there are some. It's a very few. I'm gonna say that. A very few that cannot tell. But most can. Don't get me wrong. Most can. But there's a slim few that literally cannot tell because they're not of the world that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be knowing what really is going on out here. So they don't really peep in. They don't peep tea. They don't. They just see a fat and just go along with it and don't think to ask any questions about gender identity or anything like that. So it's like, I get what he's saying, but you can't put that on every single guy because that's really not 100% the case. Then here comes YBZ. Him and his blog. I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't care what nobody says. He comes up, right? He gets up, he like, man, everybody should have known what was going on, man. Everybody should have known what was going on. I feel like the moment we got in here, I should gave us a heads up. Which, by the way, the entertainers always do their due diligence. They send me a lot of stuff about what he's posted. They send me posts about like him posting about other women and story time of their love life. That's a little weird to me. I don't know. Like, something about him is off to me. Like, it get very much suspect. I'm sorry. Because you weren't there. Pooky never sat on your lap. If anybody, Rayface should be the one crashing out. And he's not even crashing out. Pookie didn't sit on your lap. You were not there. You just entered in the house. So you should feel like, whoo, thank God. Because I ain't going to be in the midst of any of that gate, like y'all say. So why do you feel the need to get up and do all that hoopla? That's the part that gives us. So he started getting mad. He's like, y'all should have been told this from the jump, man. And he grabbed a bottle like this. Pookie's eye said, and she grabs her bottle. She like, what's up, pussy that punk man say? She hit us with one of those. So she started backing up. The security tried to hold her. Her dress is coming apart, girl. Pookie, who told you to wear that little short cocktail dress to that damn show? I mean, that was like a tube top. That dress was coming loose, bitch. I'm talking about her underwears was out, ass cheeks out. Okay? Her buns, literally her buns, as her song said, was just out and about. So she grabbing the bottle, security holding their back and stuff. And then she ended up throwing like a glass, like a cup of alcohol in his face. He deserved that. Now that Pookie was justified. The Don, that was like, to me, that was too much. But that was justified. Because what the hell are you picking up a bottle for? It's giving like a dude that's in jail trying to protect his virginity. No shade. That's what it gives to me. It's kind of nasty. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, why it really costed you to take a bottle. Mind you, Pookie didn't even say really anything to him. So that's why he really didn't need to do all of that. So he like, man, I'm not dealing with this. He ends up leaving, right? He ends up leaving out of there. Tokyo proceeds to tell Gigi about her problem with Mommy G and all she did for her. Before that even happens, though, they show a scene where Kayla, Tokyo, and Miss K were in a room and they're venting and stuff. And that's where you see Tokyo's just like, all I did for her, like, man, I'm so tired of this whole, like, I just keep doing all this stuff for her. My whole thing is this. I don't get why people be so fooled by Mommy G when she says the N-word comfortably. She thinks she's better than every black woman. What in your right mind would think you as a black woman could be friends to her? That to me was what doesn't compute. It's because Tokyo not from Miami. No shade. Because if you were from Miami, you know what Mommy G gives. So it's like, I knew that was gonna last. That friendship you have in her back. Now you got her buying you clothes and she think you a nigga. Okay? She'll be the first one to call you cucaracha. And you buying her kids clothes? Man, that was a bad move on your end, Tokyo. So Tokyo starts to tell Gigi about the problem. Tri-State tries to interject. Next thing you know, Tokyo starts calling him all types of bees. This is the stuff I'll be talking about. Tokyo's never going to find a man until she stops being manly. Straight up. All that hooting and hollering you doing, she like, you shut your ass. She cussing this man out left, right, and center. And I'm like, whoa. This is not Mommy G. Why are you going at this man like that? It was kind of uncomfortable to watch, I'm not going to lie. And Tri-State must have a good temperament because he was still smiling like it wasn't phasing him. But some other dudes, we know how some of them get down on that TV. They would have snapped. YBZ comes back with a towel over his head. he might as well had did when he sat down. So he come back with the towel over his head. He sit down or whatever, and he grabbed Chastity. That's the stuff I be talking about. Sus behavior. Cause it's like you grabbing her, showing that, oh, I like punani. We know you do. So you say. So it's like nobody's questioning that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he really put himself in the midst of it for no reason. Where it's like you really could have not even been a part of this conversation. We wouldn't even remember that you were there. So you wouldn't have been even associated with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even been associated with it. I feel like it comes from a place of insecurity of him not being secure in himself. That's what it gives to me. Pooky and YBZ end up talking, and the conversation, Pookie's basically like, I feel like, you should have like not interjected yourself. Like, why was you even in a conversation? Like, I feel like that was some fact. Like, what are you doing? So they in a conversation of good. Pookie gonna say, give me a high. Man, say, right? Here go, YBZ. Oh, give me a high five. Give me high five, right? Pookie said, man, get out my face. Okay. And that pretty much ended the conversation. I really feel like YBZ apologized because he thought that Pookie was gonna get him back. I think he thought Pookie was going to get him back 100%. And that's exactly why he did what he did. I don't feel like it was 100% genuine to me. I feel like he would say it again or do some reckless again to any trans. Okay, that's what like it just gives sus to me because it's like, why do you even care? It's weird. Now we get to the club. All the cast goes out. Everybody dancing and stuff. Kelvin and ET are dancing on each other, and I still don't care what nobody say. I still think Pookie was wrong for not saying her gender identity from the jump before sexually messing around with the man, right? But ET, you are still a snake. You are a serpent because you let your man mess around with Pookie, knowing her tea, and you used her tea against her in a negative way. So if I were Kelvin, why would I ever trust you to even be with you? I don't know if they're still together to this day, but if I were him, I couldn't be with her. No shade. Because it's like, now I can't trust you. You the type to like line me. Like, what the hell? Like, that's crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that Kelvin should still be with her after everything that we've seen transpire, like they say? All right. So Mommy G's dancer, so she like, oh, quiero no pussy, quiero que, mami, quiero que, mami, quiero que, fari, sa. So E.T. like, ooh, Mommy G, let me feel your hair. Let me feel your hair. She like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You block. You black bitches be added on me. Stop touching me. You block. So she did one of those. And E.T.'s like, what? Ethereal's in her feelings. So she like, oh, I can't touch you. We was just cool just a minute ago, but now I can't touch you. Okay, bet. So she holds that in the back of her head that she's going to get Mommy G. She ends up stalking her. Mommy G ends up with a black eye. Not a black eye, but a mark under her eye. I said, you should have did your research on that, Mommy G. I guess because Tokyo got her and Kayla got her as a back fade. She was already on like edge, but Ethereal was the wrong one to try. I'm not gonna lie. Ethereal was the wrong one to try. 100%. So they go outside and here, oh, by the way, in the club, Pookie said that her and Tri-State was feeling each other. So Tri-State is probably one of the dudes that's into trans. Am I wrong? Why are we not asking these things not as TV? I would like a confession of him saying it. Like, are you into T-girls? Were you feeling Pookie's tea? You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to know. So it's like, because she said in her confessional, she said her and Tri-State were feeling a connection. And y'all remember my other video, I said that? I was like, I feel like the one she went in the closet with was Tri-State. I ain't going to tell y'all why, but I just feel like that, right? So they go outside. Here comes Unique. Unique defending Mommy G. Oh, I don't like no bullies. Mommy G getting bullied. I don't like that. I don't like that. Unique. She literally, like, I don't know how long. I think it was the same day, I think. Just said that you as a black woman is less than her. And Spanish bitches rule. And you're defending her for what? See, that's what's wrong with us black people. We put ourselves on the line for people who wouldn't even do the same for us. We do it all the time, and it's really sad and it's really pathetic. We need to stop doing that. Because they would not do it for us. I can guarantee you. Mommy G wouldn't even look twice if you were in trouble, babes. She wouldn't even piss on you if you was on fire and a pussy hot. Like, literally. Like, I just don't get it. I feel like that to me was stupid of her to even get involved in it. She should have just minded her business. Kayla ends up socking her off the bus. Like, she literally socked So Unique off the bus. They start finding stuff. They take Kayla away, but they don't bring her back to the house. So ET gets word that So Unique was calling her a bully and talking crap. Another wrong move. So Unique start pounding the floor like Yu-Gi-Oh! But she gives us like Yu-Gi-Oh! Vibes. Y'all know Yu-Gi-Oh! She said, she do one of those. So boom, when you hit the floor and then the whole thing go up. She do one of those, right? After she do that, everybody just looking like, oh my God, does she not know who she about to fight? I don't know if So Unique did her research on what Now That's TV, like the Now That's TV heavy hitters or people on the show, on the network. I don't think she did. She couldn't have. She couldn't have. She just couldn't have. Because the moment ET got her, she was on the floor. I saw that coming. I just don't get why she felt the need to get in the midst of it. I feel like So Unique has been on reality TV before, so she kind of knows how to like get in the mix and be in the drama, so she could be like a topic. So I think that's why she even did it. But to me, that was pretty dumb of her. Anyways, y'all, the episode was good, y'all. The hookup is way better now than Love Cabin to me. Love Cabin has ran its course. I'm glad it's almost over. And yeah, stay tuned, y'all, for if y'all haven't checked it out, because I'm going to end up clipping this. If y'all haven't checked it out, please check out the after show that we are going to do on the whole Pooky situation. Let me know what y'all think, and we all babies.